Mark, listen.
Can I ask two questions if you don't mind? I want to ask.
Olisa, can we give him the microphone still?
Yeah. Olisa, you haven't played since February, so how frustrating has it been for you with the injuries and then coming back, and then obviously what happened against Kaizer Chiefs, and for Kermit also not played much football today? Were you, given that the team hadn't scored one goal in the last 4 games, was there sort of a bit of a burden on you? Did he kind of took a bit of a gamble on you, a bit of a burden on you to deliver today?
Should I go first?
Yeah, Olisa.
Okay, yeah, it's been a difficult
please
time for me.
Move closer to the mic, please.
I think it's been a difficult time for me, yeah, but I want to say a big thank you to the coaching staff and the physios and everyone to help me through everything, and I'm happy to be back and contribute to the team winning, that's all.
Yeah, obviously in the past few games we haven't scored, but that wasn't my concern really. I mean, with the way we prepared this week, it was important that we've stuck to the plan and that we executed to the best of our ability, and then from that chances will be created, and which was evident today. And I think we weren't composed enough in those moments where we had the chances to convert them. But I think the most important thing as attacking players is that there's chances created. If it's a game where chances are not created and we don't get the shot on target or shot off to finish the action, then it would be a concern. But other than that, we've been creating chances in previous games.
My question is to Sipho. Sipho, can you just take us through your performance in the penalties, how you pulled through, and what does it mean for you? And you come quite under a lot of stake in terms of playing from the back, where sometimes some mistakes happen. And how do you let that not affect you and you continue in terms of how you perform and rise?
I think coming to your last question, we tried by all means to play a certain way, and the way that the coach expects us to play or asks us to play. And as we all know, it's you could say it's a risky way of doing it, but I think it works for us, and you have to believe in your ability, you have to believe in what you're trying to accomplish. And yeah, sometimes it's not easy, but as football players, I think we have to sport character. Yeah, and we are the first one coming to the game, and it wasn't an easy game, as we all know, and as we also think we're on the back foot coming into this game based on previous results. And I think it worked for us today, coming to penalties and saving play.
Kermit, perhaps no one is better equipped to answer this question. You've been in both camps, and how much would you say now the gap is close between obviously the club you represent now and Mamelodi Sundowns? And then to Sipho, how much did that first save in the first 5 minutes against the Temba sort of like boost your confidence to also go on to be a hero in the penalties?
Well, I think we're not far from where we want to be as a team. We don't like to compare ourselves to other teams, but we all know London Pirates is a big team. And I'm sure a lot of you guys wrote us off before the game, but we're sitting here today as champions. So it just shows you that with the desire and the hunger that we're trying to show and achieve in games, you gotta give everything in every game you play. The last game results won't guarantee you a win in the next game. So every game is a new opportunity to prove yourself, and that's what we're trying to do as a team. Be consistent and just prove ourselves every game.
Yeah, I think the save in the first half, as you asked, was a really confidence booster. For every goalkeeper, it's very important to keep a team in the game when it was really tough. As it was a really balanced game, and one goal could win it, and I'm glad it could save the team, and it's premier to give me more confidence even in the penalty shootout.
How do you get back getting a chance to save those penalties?
Sorry?
how do you feel about getting a chance to save those penalties tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm part of the youth brand, run the Pirates, and I'm glad that I could help the team today. Irrespective of what happened in the past, and for me it's just to contribute whenever I'm called for each and every game and each and every opportunity that I get.
My question is based on my question goes to Ndah. After I saw Zimbabwe, there were a lot that has been said about you, especially fans, the football supporters, and you've managed to come back stronger tonight. What has kept you strong to make sure that you bounce back stronger? And in terms of CBC, as players, we're in a competitive sport where there's a lot that can be said, and mentally it can distract you. And now today you didn't finish the final, and last season you didn't finish the final at least all the time. How do you support him as players to make sure that maybe that negative thought that every final I will be finished this season, even though you won it?
Okay, concerning what you said first, I don't think the derby really, it affected me for a couple of days, and I wasn't really bothered about like what was going on outside around. So I was more bothered about my teammates and everything, and working to come back stronger. And yeah, it's in our team, it's a healthy competition. I don't think we pray for anything bad to happen to one another. And when he was leaving, I told him that we are winning this for you. Like it's the second time in a row it's happening. So yeah, we had to fight, and we're also fighting for the fans and fighting for him also. So yeah.
Let's go here to second row.
Congratulations, boys. And mine goes to Sipho. Your coach just said it was difficult to get the material. Mamelodi Sundowns penalties. Okay. Did you do your own homework, or you were just lucky to get the penalties?
I think with a brand like
No, you can answer.
like the Pirates, I think going into every game you have to do your homework, you have to do your research on every aspect that you can come across in a game. So yeah, I'm glad that we did enough of our homework and it worked out for us.
Olisa, there's a lot obviously that was said about you in terms of future as well in Orlando Pirates. Was there ever at any point a chance of you leaving the team over the last few months?
No, I don't think I had a conversation with the chairman or anybody in the office. Apart from that, the chairman, they motivated me a lot because they knew what I was going through for since February and all. So yeah, they really supported me, and yeah, I didn't have any thoughts of leaving. I'm just focused on it right now.
Kermit, the conditions today were quite difficult. How much did it have an impact on the way you wanted to approach the game?
Yeah, obviously with the wind on the game today, wasn't easy. But I think we used it to our advantage in the first half, and we had to press high because we knew that any long ball, the ball would come back because of the wind. But yeah, it's obviously a challenge, and you try to figure out ways to come out of pressing situations. But overall, it was a great performance from the team. I think we deserve to win today. We deserve to be champions. We showed it in every aspect of the game, in the way we started the game till the way we ended the game. So I think for overall, it's been a good evening.
Kermit, if I'm not mistaken, it's your third MTN8 final trophy.
In a row.
In a row, yeah. What does it mean?
Won 3 in a row. Yeah.
I was saying.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
What does it mean to you, and also to you, Sipho Chaine? Do you think you were lucky with the red card after we had my boy? I think, yeah. Do you think you were lucky that you didn't get the red card? And also, just for you to save these penalties, do you think you have shut the door off for the coach to have that lack of confidence, based on what happened in the captain was with?
Yeah, obviously 3 finals. Yeah, finals not guaranteed if you win, but giving your best is guaranteed. And for me, that's what I try to do, leading up to games, finals, any official game we're preparing for. So yeah, I'm happy that I could be part of the winning team again, and just giving other players that has never won anything to know what it feels like to win things, and hopefully it can motivate them to continue working hard and wanting to be part of this team to try and win things as we've done tonight.
Yeah, coming to your question, was I like? I think we should also give credit to. I know they go through a lot as referees, and when they have a good game like they had today, we should also give them credit. I think it was a good call from him. Even before I went in for the 50-50 ball or the challenge, I had a foul on me, and which he picked up, and that was a very how can I say, great call from him, and it wasn't easy to see that if he wasn't paying attention. So we can also give him credit for such games as today. And what was the other?
On setting these penalties, looking at the Champions League that you were subject before, you can think that.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm here to work for London Pirates. Every chance that I get to represent the club in any way, shape or form, whether it be penalties or whatever, for me, it was a really confidence booster today. Yeah.
When you moved to you moved to Pirates game was a bit of a surprise to some just before the window. Can you just take us through what was the driving influence in terms of you joining the club, and what has been key in terms of you rising in the goalkeeping pecking order to eventually becoming, say, one of the most consistent figure?
First of all, the transfer.
Yeah.
I don't know. As a football player, when you get an offer from a club like London Pirates, it's not easy to reject, and it's every player's aspiration to play for the biggest club in Africa. And yeah, coming to Pirates, obviously you think as a football player it's not going to be easy. You take it a day at a time, a training session at a time. You try to get better. You improve yourself in every shape, in every form that you can imagine, and be it training hard, watching yourself, in every aspect to get better as a football player. And I think it has really helped me a lot coming to Pirates.
Yeah. Kermit, obviously now.
Closer to.
Obviously, it's easy now, speaking in hindsight, let's see, was penalties, so maybe it was the difference on the map. But in the overall 90 minutes, what do you think was the difference between you guys and Sundowns?
I think the hunger to want it more. I think if you watched how we started the game, I think if you have to look at the stats in terms of possession, yes, they've got a few better chances than ours. But in terms of how we pressed today, we stuck to the plan. We gave everything, without the ball especially. And we harassed when we needed to. And we covered for one another when we needed to. I think the selflessness from one another as a team, to work tirelessly, covering one another, pressing with one another, worked to our advantage today. And it showed today in the game. Yes, we weren't that fluid in our passage of play, but at moments we had good attacking ways, especially on the opposite side of their team. And I think with just a little bit of composure, we could have created better chances. But finals are always a different ball game, and like I said, it's who wants it more on the night, and I think we showed that tonight.
Kermit, will you please give us an insight into this coach, Jose Vieira? What kind of a coach he is? Because to us it's not very clear with everything. But will you give us more about him? And also Chaine.
The last goalkeeper Paris that saved 2 penalties in one game was said, and that changes his way of playing. He became a big star. I would like to see that. Would you?
Well, what I can say about the coach is that he's got a lot of patience. He's very motivated. He's passionate about this club, this game. And I think in the ways that he's trying to coach us, suits us as South African players. And he's always open to opinions of what we think as players. And he also tries to understand different players and how they behave in certain situations, or what drives them, or what lets their head down if he's shouting too much, or he's trying to figure out how to treat every player in the way that's comfortable for them as individuals. So I think because of that, the unity of the team has been really good, and I think he's been great for us as a coach, always speaking to us, speaking to players, especially the ones that are not playing as regularly as they would like to, because he knows how important making sure that the unity of the team, the harmony of the team is intact, and I think he's been great for us, and that's what I can say about him.
Chaine, last one.
Come on, Fatih, come. Let's do the next one.
No, but there's already a question for him. Chaine?
The last one.
We can take 10 more. Chaine? Yeah. Chaine?
10 is enough.
Go ahead, man. It was the reference to Senzo. Remember that? Since you say...
I really don't know how to answer this question. Comparison can be... Anyone can compare. For me, I just focus on trying to be myself and work as hard as I can to improve and get better. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's end this.